In this video, we are going to see what is Project Lombok and how we can make use of it in Java project inside Eclipse and IntelliJ. So first, let us go to the website. So the Project Lombok is a library which helps you to reduce some boilerplate code. So as you can see, this is supported by so many people. And without wasting much time, let us try to understand how to use this. So first, what we need to do is we need to go and download it. So this is the latest version as of now is 1.18.8. So what I'm going to do is I will create one project in Eclipse and show you how the project looks without the help of Lombok and how to use it using Lombok. So let's say I have one project called Lombok. Lombok. It should have been Lombok. I think I it's okay. I will correct it later. So I have one the model class which is having three fields. So to access this model class, what I need to do is I need to do public void and then set employee ID and blah blah blah. So getters and setters I need to provide, and also I need to provide so many things. So I will do it with Eclipse. So here what I will do is I will generate getters and setters methods, and I will select all these three, right? And then maybe I want to generate uh, constructors, right? So maybe I want to generate a constructor. So I will put this, and I also might require equals and hash code. So what I will do is I will generate this also. So you can see that I got equals and hash code, and I got getters and setters, and also I might require a toString method, right? So I will generate toString method. So in the outline, you can see I got toString method, hash code methods, equals method, getters and setters of all my instance variables. And here what I am trying to do is I will create a employee object. I will department is finance, and I will print this. So with this you can see that I'm able to print it. So now, so the advantage of using Lombok is all the boilerplate code, whatever this is the boilerplate code, for example, hash code and then toString or equals method. This is called some code which we shouldn't be spending much of our time. So to avoid that, the Lombok has generated some plugin which will fill these methods on the fly. So let us see how to use it. So what I will do is I'll create another class. Maybe I will call this as Lombok employee, and then I will have this. Now I need to write something called as a data. So data is not there, so I need to import the jar file in the class path, so that let me 1 second. And then in the libraries, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a jar file. So this is my Lombok. So this jar I have downloaded from the website, Lombok website, and then apply and close. So now if I do this, you can see that this came. And now if I see, so now what I can do is the Lombok employee I can here, but the interesting thing is I'm not seeing any getters and setters here. So how that will be done, right? So we have added a jar file in the class path, but we need something uh, which through which Eclipse will generate getters and setters and all the things which I showed in the previous example. So for that, what we have to do is we need to see how the Lombok asks us to configure Eclipse. So here you can see that the install, I need to do this Eclipse, and here it says for Eclipse what all things I need to do, and then for IntelliJ what all things I need to do. So now what I will uh, I'm going to see that I'm going to show how to configure it. So now what I will do is we need to run this jar as a Java project. So if I run this, so what it will do is it will open a new window where it will automatically list down all the ideas, but in my case it is not happening. So what I can do is I will give the Eclipse where I have installed. So I'll just install and update, and that's it. The install was successful. So now I have uh, restarted the Eclipse, and you can see that that data is showing me all the getters and setters, equals, and then hash code and toString. So now I go here and then I create this, and here you can say at Lombok employee and then set, all the things will come. And now I can, if so, add data is one annotation which will provide a getters and setters, toString, and hash code and equals. So if you don't want to specify this, you can specify individually like getters, setters, and here you can see on the outline it is getting modified, and I can say equals and hash code separately, and also I can specify if I need any constructor, and then I can say all args constructor, right? So with this you can see that everything is under control. So now there is one more interesting thing is I can even specify the log, right? So or I can say slf4j, and then automatically what it will have is, so anyway, here I have not specified any slf4j library, so that's why it is crying. What I can do is I can say log dot, so info I can do if I have slf4j specified. So in my class path, then automatically it will generate one variable called as log, and then I can make use of this log, and I can use it as uh, log. So I hope you got an idea of how to configure Lombok in Eclipse. So similarly, the uh, we can do it for IntelliJ also. So IntelliJ, it's very easy, unlike Eclipse where we need to run a jar and then it'll configure and then we need to restart and all. In IntelliJ, it's very straightforward. Let us see that also now. So this is the same project which I have. So what I need to do here is, so just I need to go to settings and then I need to go to plugins and then I need to just say Lombok. In my case, I have already installed it, so it is there. So you need to select and you need to say install, and then it will ask you to restart. After you restart, everything is ready to fly. So I hope this is very it was informative and you got an idea how to use Lombok in your project. Thank you.